Camera IP rating. Why should we as wildlife photographer care about IP rating? Let's get started. IP rating. First of all, what does that mean? For those of you who don't know, IP rating stands for Ingress Protection Rating. What on earth is this? Well, an IP rating is here to tell you about the dust protection and the waterproof protection of your camera. My OM1 Mark II is rated IP53. The 5 is giving you the information for the dust protection, and the 3 is giving you the information for the waterproof protection. So basically, IP rating was created to help you understand the dust and waterproof protection of any camera. If you do a little bit of research online, and if you're looking for IP camera rating, what you will find most of the time is that they're rating your phones or they're rating security camera systems. Why? Because camera systems are going to be outside of your house, and so they need to have a good IP rating. Well, as wildlife photographers, our cameras also are going to spend a good amount of time outdoor and in conditions that might not be the best. And so if you're going to encounter rain, snow, fog, well, you need, in my opinion, a camera that's going to have a good IP rating. What does that mean? You need to have a camera that is going to take a little bit of rain. I'm not saying that you should submerge your camera into water. I know I cannot do that with my OM system cameras, although to tell you the truth, I had OM system cameras that ended up in the water and they were fine. But you shouldn't do that because they are definitely not rated to be submersible. But what I find out that with the IP53, which is one of the highest rating for cameras in the industry, well, I have zero problem to take my camera out in the wild, and if it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. I'm gonna be ready and my camera is gonna be ready. One thing that I don't want to have to do is I don't want to have to carry extra gear so that in case there is a shower, I can protect my camera. I just want to carry my camera and have my camera be able to get wet or get into the snow and have zero worries. Because I have to worry about my subject. I don't want to have to worry about my camera. I want a camera that's going to be reliable. That's why I think as wildlife photographers, we really should pay a lot of attention to the IP rating of our cameras, probably more than the megapixel of your camera, because if your camera cannot be out in the element, you are going to miss a lot of shots. You're not going to miss a lot of shots if you have a 20 megapixel versus a 100 megapixel camera, right? A megapixel is not going to make you miss your shots. IP rating might actually make you miss shots because you're going to pack up your camera and go home and not take the photo that you should have. So you should definitely pay more attention to the IP rating of your next camera. It should be in the spec when you're buying a camera, so pay attention to it. I mean, sure, you can, get Peak Design actually has some great gear to be able to protect your cameras. I even seen people with plastic bags, but it's just not convenient because then it's restricting your access to your zoom, if you have a zoom, and to any of the feature that you might want. You might want to have turn your lens into a manual mode or use any of the other buttons on your own lenses, and it's not going to be easy if you have a plastic bag or if you have any other type of protections. That's why it's a plus to have a camera that can withstand the elements. One pro tip: when you going out, if you have a camera that has a very good IP rating, you still should, clean your camera. But for that, please do not use just one cleaning cloth. You want 2 cleaning cloth. You want one for your camera and lens for the outside, and then you want one specific one for your glass. You don't want to use the same cloth that you use to clean up your camera and then use it for your glass. Not a good idea, because your cloth is going to be dirty, and that's not good to use a dirty cloth on your glass. So always have two cloths with you, one lens cloth and one for the outside of your camera. So that's it for this video. I thought I would talk about IP rating because I know a lot of people don't even think about it when they're buying a camera, or don't even know what it means. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment if you were aware of the IP rating, if it is something that you actually even consider, or that you care about, or that now you actually care about it when you're buying your next camera. I want to thank you again for all your support. If you are not a subscriber, well, it's never too late. Click on the subscribe button, hit the like, and click on the bell so you know when my next video will come out. And I cannot wait to see you next week. Until then, happy shooting. Au revoir.